Shalom, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Call Halaim La Alahainawa Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of great millstone whom rule well, and who are great examples toward younger brethren. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be This Edomite will be a prime candidate for slavery. Right, hold tight. Alright. Salakia. And this lesson will be a land back off of the video that the elder brother put up, whose channel was entitled GMS Ancient Wine. And as you see, the title of the video is This Edomite will be a prime candidate for slavery. So what I'll do is I'll play this clip that I pulled from the video that the elder brother put up. And then, Lord willing, I'll get a good amount of scriptures and then close out. So, Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai be edified. And, if it be the Lord's will, this lesson will be a quick hit and straight to the point. Right, the clip is a pretty brief clip. So, but let's get right into it. And Salakia for any noise in the background. Right, so as you saw, it's a pretty brief clip, so I'll play it one more time, and I'll probably pause it throughout to, this fucking devil, right? I'll play it again. And first of all, we're not a tiny group of people, you dumb fuck. We're more superior than you. And Esau knows this, But as you see, man, there's the devil for you. No shame in what his, like he said, what his relatives did. No shame, no regret. And that's why you're going to burn, man. You're going to serve a period of 1,000 years of hardcore bondage and slavery. And then the Lord is going to obliterate your punk pussy ass off the face of the earth. Right? For all the wickedness that you've fucking done. So we'll see who gets the last laugh in. Motherfucker. You devils are finished, man. Right? Look at this motherfucker. Prideful, Which, what do the scriptures tell you? Let's get it. Proverbs 16 and 18. And it reads, pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. And Esau is the haughtiest of them all, man. Esau is the haughtiest of them all. Let's get Proverbs 18 and 12 as well. And it reads, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. And we're right before the destruction of this fucking queendom, man. This punk motherfucker. Let me play it again, man. This isn't. See that? He said it's his blood and sweat of his relatives. Complete bullshit, man. Complete lies and bullshit. Right? America was built upon the blood and sweat of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. It's like, I'm so angry, but, you know, the audacity of Esau, man. This fucking devil. But see, that's why he's gonna pay. That's why he's gonna fucking pay, man. You know, just like the elder apostle Tahar says, you know, Esau's gonna get a foot up his ass sideways, man. You know? So, continuing on, bro. Fucking devil. Let's see. Let's get Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, verse 11. Or starting at verse 11, and it reads, "The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low." See? And that's what's going to happen to Esau. Again. You're going to be brought low. You're going to be brought back to the low pussy that you are. You know? So jumping over to the, what the hell? Jumping over to the 2nd chapter. Salakia, no. Staying in the 2nd chapter, jumping down to verse 17. It reads, "And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day." Right, once again. So now let's go to the book of Obadiah, which is only one chapter, right? So the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, starting at verse 1. And we'll read the whole chapter. Because like I said, Esau is going to serve a period of 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, and then the Lord is going to burn his punk ass off the face of the earth. Right? Meaning what? No more Edomites. No more fucking Edomites, man. So Obadiah 1 and 1, and it reads, "The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised." Right? "The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" And see, that's that filthy pride, man. That's that filthy pride. Right? Verse 4. "Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle," which was the symbol of America, the eagle, "and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in them. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the house, Salakia, out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter." See? So, hey, man, at the end of the day, you lose. You lose, man. You already lost, you know? Right? This is Isaiah the 14th chapter, verse 21, and it reads, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers." See? So you and your relatives are going to fucking burn. Pussy. Right? Verse 21 again, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. You're not wanted, fucking cracker. Bitch. Motherfucker, man. The audacity of these devils, bro. Right? Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord. So the Lord is going to cut you off. Right? The Lord is going to cut your ass off. Right? So going back to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10, and it reads, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You're done. Verse 11, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity, yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldest thou have delivered up of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So you're going to be fucking blotted out. Understand that. You fucking devils. You deserve death, man. You deserve obliteration. Right? Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the houses of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And guess what? For a period of 1,000 years, you're going to be our possession, fucker. And like, once again, you're going to get a boot up your ass sideways. And a fucking switch to your fucking back, man. 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the fields, Salakia, and they of the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south. And Savior shall come up on the Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. See? And that's all she wrote. Inside joke. So now let's go to Revelation, the 13th chapter, because as we read, man, the recompense of thy doings is going to return upon your own head. So Revelation 13 and verse 9, and it reads, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, which the saints are the Israelites, beginning with the elect. Right? Let's see what that is there. Habakkuk 2 and 12. See that? Look, right? Because I had said, You know how, or I had mentioned how America was built upon the blood and sweat of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him, right? Which woe means utter destruction. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. See? And then you also have Nahum 3 and 1. And it reads, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. See? So come on, man. You know? Let's get Galatians 6 and 7. And it reads, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, thou shalt he also reap. Right? Let's also get Colossians 3 and 25. And it reads, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there is no respect of persons. Right? Ecclesiasticus 7 and 3. And it reads, my son, sow not upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. So the point is, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And look, verse 1 goes into it as well. It reads, do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. See? So, Salakia. All right, so let's see. Let me get Psalms 50, starting at Psalms the 50th chapter, starting at the 16th verse. And let me check where we're at on time. Okay, cool, perfect, beautiful. And we can close this. Well, you know what? I'll leave that open for now. So let's see. Psalms 50 and 16. And it reads, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and casting my words behind thee? When thou sawest a thief, thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. And that's what the Lord is going to do. The Lord is going to tear you fucking crackers in pieces. And there will be none to deliver your punk ass, man. 23, whoso offereth, that's it on that. That's it on that. So let's see, now let's get Psalms the 149. And then we'll close out. Psalms 149, starting at verse 5. And it reads, let the saints, right? Here you go, that word saints again. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Kol halayim la alahayenawa Yahweh bahashem, Yahushai bahashem rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well once again. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh bahashem Yahushai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh bahashem Yahushai babakshah abababah. Wa shalom. DTA soon and stay sharp. And you since your Akim, and few since your Akwaf, keep pushing. Shalom.